On 10th of May 2025, Iringwesi 2 Community Conservancy held their annual general meeting at Ethi and Nekishomi Primary School, where they discussed the minute of the previous AGM, which was held at Lokusero 3 years ago. The Outgoing Community Land Management Committee, having faithfully served the community, has officially handed over authority and responsibilities to the newly elected members. This transition marked the community continued commitment to inclusive, transparent, and sustainable land governance. The Outgoing Clmc held a formal meeting to mark the end of their term and to facilitate the handover of responsibilities to the newly elected committee. The meeting was well attended by the key stakeholder from the government, where we had Deputy County Commissioner Sir David Kibet-Boen, who is in charge of Laikipia North Sub-County, Partners Organization, and the wider community, who came out in large number from all the 7 zones of Iringwesi, namely Ngarindare, Sanga, Sokota, Lokusero, Leparua, Ethi, and Nadungoro. Outgoing Clmc presented a report on achievements, challenges, and recommendation. The newly Clmc was introduced by Iringwesi Outgoing Chairperson Mr.Kip Polos, who served Iringwesi in the state possession for the last 6 years. Mr. Polo Lekimiri was officially introduced as the new general manager, who will be working with the community to protect natural resources, strengthen community benefit, and ensure that the conservancy continues to grow and serve all the members. Manager play a key role in coordinating conservation effort, managing day-to-day operations, engaging with partners, and ensuring that community voices are heard in every decision made. Mr. Paul Lekimiri will work closely with the board, the community, and external partners to move the conservancy forward. The meeting demonstrated strong collaboration between the community, government, and partners. It marked a peaceful and a well-organized transition of leadership, reinforcing the community commitment to sustainable land management and governance.
My name is Mr.Kip, Polos, Chair Iringwesi. Today was a very special day for our members. And I'm talking about members of Iringwesi. It was a general meeting, what was used to be called annual general meeting. Now it is with the new Land Act. It's called Community Assembly, where we had about 4 agendas. Really, it was ratification of the previous minutes, finance, the outgoing board report, and elections. Normally, we do this every year, and after every 3 years, some new board members are elected to come in the office, while those who've served longer then give room for the new incoming board members. I must say that I've served for about over 6 years actually. When we got in, there were a lot of challenges because the backbone of the conservancy, which is the Iringwesi Lodge, was down on its knees, and we were able to bring it up to get to be a world-renowned community-owned and run lodge again, and get high-end clients. We've been able to introduce other projects or to support other projects that supports the community. And our main focus was really security for our members, good health, and as well as education. And in 3 of them, talk of security, we've engaged and we've brought all our partners close, and we work as a team to mitigate security issues, because in northern Kenya there are a lot of cattle rustling and stuff like that, and we've created that community of conservationists. And one of the very thing that I take home, knowing that the outgoing board really achieved, is driving or the initiation of Laikipia Conservancy Association. The dream was from Iringwesi, the action was started by Iringwesi, and now it's a vehicle that is carrying all the Laikipians in the world of conservation. So that's a big achievement. We've been able to provide water to our members. Others we've been able to pipe water to the neighborhoods, and in some we've been able to give them water tanks. They can capture rainwater, which means then they get clean water, and ladies do not have to carry jerry cans and struggle to fetch water for their families and so forth. And Mother's Health, there are about 5 clinics that Clmc has really put a lot of effort to support, and they are up and running. As we leave the office, there is one that is under construction. That's with conjunction with the county government. Our carbon credit money is God-sent money, and Clmc has been in the forefront to make sure that the money is well spent for the interest of our members and the conservation community at large. And the projects that I mentioned, most of them were funded with the carbon credit money. And last time we got about 43 million shillings. And right now, there is a big tug of war between conservancies in the northern project, the one that is being driven or managed by NRT, because since the US shut down USAID, everyone is desperate for money, and we are not greedy. We've agreed to lower our amount of money for the interest of serving other communities. So we are getting not 43 anymore, we are getting 30 million as everyone else will get, because sharing is caring. Since I got to know Clmc as a group branch, I think there have been, I'm the fourth chairperson, but I do not know before that what happened, because there are no records and stuff like that. Clmc really came to our conservancy or into the world of conservation about 28 years ago, and that is when the birth of Clmc Lodge, where tourism business was ventured by Clmc. So I would, say that we've been in tourism industry for 28 years. My tenure in Clmc is fantastic. It was challenging, but good challenges. It has built me as a person. It has opened a lot of doors to a lot of our members. It has brought knowledge into our people. The board that I worked with was very, very good, and everybody had ideas. And Clmc has made friends all over the world. And I'm telling you this confidently, because whenever I travel anywhere in the world, I don't stay in hotels. I stay in friends of Clmc houses. So really, Clmc is somewhere. And I'm hoping, and I'm going to support the incoming board to make sure that the board goes farther than we took it to.
My name is David Kibet Bowen, the Deputy County Commissioner in charge of Laikipia North Sub-County. Today, the Clmc Community Land invited us to join in their General Assembly, whereby they were unveiling a new Community Land Management Committee, commonly called Clmc. So we have been with them, and we have been taken through the achievements for the past 3 years, and especially the past 1 year, whereby the Conservancy made a profit around 17 million, which is a very good amount of money, especially considering the challenges, the economic constraints that have been facing our country even across the globe. So we are very grateful that Clmc community, as it goes on its activities of conservation and tourism, has been able to partner with us as the sub-county security team, as well as the development partners around, NRT, Norana Conservancy, and Impact, and so many others, to ensure that these community management committees undertake their roles perfectly, and ensure that any returns that they get, or any money they get, can trickle back to the community in form of bursaries, in form of development projects, and in form of empowerment of the community. So we are very grateful that even the political leadership in this community are supporting Clmc Conservancy. So I want to say that as the Sub-County Security Committee, we are very grateful and we are going to support the new team. And notably because we also realize this is comprised of youth. And you know, youth are very people who think fast. In the security front, I want to really thank the national government, especially because recently Osupuko Division was gazetted. And the Osupuko Division majorly would comprise Lingwesi location and Sieko location and maybe some part of Makurian location, because all along it has been very far for the community members to reach the divisional headquarters in Okoto. So now that it has been split into two, and also the national government will look for money to build the new office, it means that government services will be closer. And also, I want also to note that recently we were visited by the CS in charge of Interior, Murkomen, who has been going around the country on the program of ensuring that the government is felt at the grassroots. So we are happy because he visited us in some county on what we normally calls Rasa, Salama Mishinani. So we are working with the community, NPR, that is the National Policing Service. And for record, we have the highest number of NPR, around 401 in this county. So the government has allowed that we get more for the community and also for the conservancies so that we can improve the security. We have also identified some sites to establish what we call the formed-up units, whereby we have a camp of ASTU, a camp of General Service Unit, to ensure that we are able to comb the forest, be able to recover illegal firearms that are being held by criminals and restore security so that the people can go back to their lives and also conserve the forest.
Majina naitwa na mimi CM Polos na Clmc Conservancy kama Clmc Community Land na member. So leo nimekuwa kwa mkutano hii not only as a MCA area but also as a member ya hiyo group chama ya hiyo community land. Na hii community land ama conservancy ilianza 1996 na ilianza na one lodge ambayo inaita community lodge, alafu na ika extend sasa kutoka the area 80% of the land of the Clmc is a conservancy. So you can see, so the only 20% ndio imebaki kama settlement. So these conservancies have been there. These conservancies have done three things common. One, employment. They have created the employment, because if you just imagine 1996 up to 2000 hakuna watu wangeweza pata kazi area hii. So ukiangalia wale wamepata kazi, exposure wameweza kwenda nje. Hata wale watu ambao wakati tulianza tuliajiri watoto ambao ya Saturday, by then hao ndio tulikuwa naye kama wasomi, na walianza kwenda hata mpaka nchi ya nje kama UK kuweza kuuza lodge ya Clmc kama community land ama kama community lodge. So ukiangalia, so ime create employment. Secondly, imetuletea income. Saa hii as we speak tuko na mashamba tumenunua shule, tumenunua hili, tumenunua. Sasa tumeanza tena to extend, tumenunua area Narok ambayo tunafanya another conservancy. Kwa hivyo ukiangalia mahali tulikuwa na mahali tuko, tukiangalia hivyo sisi tunaona kama it's a step ahead, tumesonga mbele. The other thing, tumekuwa na jina kubwa. Clmc ndio imefanya hii conservancies yote ya North iweze kugrow. Because hiyo wakati tulianza Clmc kama community, watu walikuwa nafikiria is it possible a conservancy, a lodge run by the local people na iweze kuwa international lodge ambayo utakuja na wageni. So it was a big question. When we succeeded, watu waliona kweli inawezekana. So wale wengine wakaanza kuinitiate other lodges, so iliweza kuuza kuwa na jina nzuri na iliweza kufanya hata communities zingine kuweza kugrow. The other thing, Clmc imekuwa the first step. Hata sasa ukiangalia mambo ya carbon, Clmc is one of the top ambayo community wameanza ku benefit na mambo ya carbon. What is carbon? Carbon ni lazima iangaliwe the conservation ya nyasi. How do you conserve the grass so that you get the carbon? So ukienda pale Clmc you can see ambayo tumeconserve mambo ya nyasi, tumeconserve environment, so tukaweza kubenefit haraka na mambo ya carbon. So in short, Clmc imekuwa mahali ambaye hatakuwa. Ukiangalia GM kama ya leo, we are better advanced. Ukiangalia election tunafanya, ukiangalia participation ya election, ukiangalia the argument ambaye hapana hii ya chini, unaona kabisa those people understand why do we go for election.
Reporting from Jogi TV, I'm Joseph Odupoy on Legilisho.